Hello.
Hi, I'm Viola.
I'm Drum. We're playing a little She Don't Play. We're playing a little Disco Elysium. I promised I'd go back to it, and I am.
And we're still on day one.
I watched a little video about how to play this game, and not to spoil it, but this game is all about failure. So it said you should try things, even though you probably fail, because it's about failure. So I'm going to try to bust down this door. Knock again, much harder. Still nothing. That gives you a quick glance. Knock again, much harder. Still nothing. Try the handle. What? Oh, great. I thought I could maybe bust down this door. Okay, well, I guess I can't. Well, I failed at failing. So how are you?
Good. How can you feel it feeling?
I just did. Well, I know there's like, I also learned, I have to search for it a little bit, but there's a plastic bag you get. It's very helpful because you can, yes, you can start collecting garbage and get money for it, and then you can pay for stuff. So police work is tough. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Explore. So we're gonna explore, I guess. I thought maybe I could try to break that door down, but I guess not. I already said that.
How are you?
I'm okay. Nearly avoided a bad mood zone, but I meditated for the first time in maybe like 6 weeks.
Holy moly, you're supposed to meditate every day.
But I don't.
But you are supposed to.
Yeah, but I don't.
But you've been instructed.
Instructed?
To meditate daily.
But by whom?
By whom?
By whom?
By meme.
By whom?
By meme.
Okay, well, sometimes I don't have time. Sometimes I'm bored and lazy and stupid. And then I make that sound that you're making right now. I just go, I do that in lieu of meditation, and I feel a lot better.
Good. You should meditate every day.
I know, but it's boring. I try. I do. This is the sound of me trying. Is that boring?
And failing.
And failing. God, do I know how to fail. Let's talk to these people. I said let's talk to these people.
Life. It doesn't need to be a struggle.
Whoa.
Oh, I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to angry old Rene first.
Old Rene. Let's talk to old Rene. Builds
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
Rene, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
This one's still chewing on a sandwich.
I am trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old, I can see that. We're both old. Now, stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What?
Who are these guys?
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. Should I ask what game it is first? No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game. Okay. Grab the ball and show them how it's done. Yeah. I was always good at ball games.
You like playing with balls?
I set them up and you knock them down. Okay. You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. Feel the ball. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Cool. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready. It's taken the surroundings. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted, all sounds, smells, even the wind. Everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball. There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I? An embodiment of pure motion, fine-tuned locomotor, running at maximum efficiency. Is exactly what playing basketball feels like. Some would say you're still a cop. Some would still say you're a cop. But I guess we're beyond that now. The inertia could be taken no more than a bullet leaving gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Alright. Nice. That is what I was supposed to do, right? Merde! The old soldier yells in outrage. Bordel de merde. I know merde means shit, but that's it. A whorehouse of shit? It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24 and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about. What the hell is your problem? What'd I do? Not a weak right triceps, not a weak right triceps, that's for sure. Problem? I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. You vandalized our game, son. He tries to calm himself. We can't play petanque with 5 BOULES. Sorry, an honest mistake. Are we good? P-tank? Oh, petanque. I understand. I thought it was shot put. I think I thought it was shot put. Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. The man snaps, raising his voice again. You ruined the petanque game. We want our boule back. Take it easy, Renee. The Jolly One tries to defuse the situation. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done. Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. The heel of his cavalry boot slams into the ground. You was a goddamn boule. Okay, I'll try to fix this. Accept the task. Listen, guys, ball's gone. I have a murder solve, alright? I think this is a side quest.
Okay,
I gotta get the ball back. The boule, excuse me. Good, he nods. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us? Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder. You never know. You might know something. This is a good vantage point. You know anything about the man hanging in the back of Whirlings and Rag? He seemed to be playing in a crater. Thank you for your time. Unfortunately, I don't. He shrugs. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. And most of the locals? In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? You don't have a problem with cops? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics. What about police women? So again, you don't know anything. What about police women, I guess?
Yeah, yes, your feminism is kicking in.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. Ooh. Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men feel fed and happy. There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out. You better not be implying that women are unfit for field work. I try to avoid voicing opinions on controversial matters. Let's drop it.
There are no duties that RCM women couldn't carry.
But you must agree that nature in her infinite wisdom has made men more fit to perform certain more challenging tasks, don't you, officer? No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here. Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm not going to agree with him. Really, officer? He smirks. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. I wouldn't bet the farm on that. You seem to be playing in a crater. Yes, the man nods. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Do you know what created it? I do, he nods, straightening his back. Fire from heavy artillery. Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why? Why what? Why was heavy artillery used? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. Use heavy ordnance to clear your home. Wait, who are the communards? Did you use heavy fire? Maybe we can do this history lesson later. What do you think?
Who are the communards?
Who are the communards? Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists.
That's
Call
us.
them. That's us. Call them what you like. They just chose a name to feel special. The carabiner frowns. Senseless sentimentality. Did you use artillery fire against them? Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly, too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked, he adds, squeezing a boule in his fist. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda. And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. Holy shit. We didn't, though, and we lacked calibre. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough. It was probably a bit more complicated than that. Why shell them here in Martinez? They should have chosen a place away from the people and buildings. Why shell them here in Martinez? Because this place is the damn beachhead. he says, pointing to the bay. Had to soften the communists up first, Beechen. Yes, he nods, inspecting you with some disdain. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Montanese was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in '08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris in the Delta. He points to the northeast. Deathblow sounds grim. Nod thoughtfully and turn to look northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater. What would you do?
I don't know.
Deathblow sounds grim. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, Helix says, looking down at the soil, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses. Blood Ground. The other one shakes his head. You got old Rene going there, like he isn't angry enough already. Hold on, the coalition? Is that where everything is so bombed down? Oh, that explains all the war damage. Let's hold on, the coalition. Mm-hmm. He grunts. Don't get me wrong, officer, I hate those foreign dogs. But the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil. Is that why everything is so bombed out? Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. There's a strange gleam in his eyes. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. A dark shadow runs across his face, and now the Union Socialists are practically running the place. Dope. Well, it's your own damn fault, the jolly man remarks. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence. Man, this game has one hell of a backstory. You don't even begin to truly understand the players on this table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... He stops mid-sentence and turns to you. What do you think? Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do. Wow.
I don't know.
I guess nothing. I don't think. I just do. Sounds good right about now. I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. He isn't really paying attention to your words anymore. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food, and drinking piss in the mountains. This guy's making me laugh. I would have preferred it if the Right Honorable King Elysium returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clown Fristle had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Indeed, all that is just holy and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio, he sighs. It's just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along.
Okay, boomer.
This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. It was the Fristle. Damn Fristle. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crowd. The old veteran falls silent and massages his chest. He died in the hands of the hoi polloi in a very public execution. You mentioned Gilliam? A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Fristle. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile. Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like the Gilliam abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it. What exactly is a suzerain? Suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? He then slowly nods and says to himself, They've forgotten already. Cool. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire. Oh shit. What is it about this old soldier that makes him Sam so proud? Sure?
What?
If I do this and I fail, will I die?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try it. I might die again. I apologize in advance if I die again. Oh boy. All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past in his old uniform. That is not uncommon. He catches your glance and nods. This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiners in service of Fristle I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him. Do I mean Fristle the Fun? You do not speak his name, Craven. Although he was a clown, he adds. He turns his back to you, but he was our clown, ours ridicule, and to mourn. Something you missed. You'll get to it. Don't worry. Thank you for your time. Let's get that boule back. Well, now we got something to do. Oh, I think that's the plastic bag right there.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. It's the only thing I spoiled for myself.
You spoiled it.
I spoiled the plastic bag. I'm sorry. Better watch your mouth around me, boy. Hit. Let's go. Can I go here? Thank you. Talk to you. I take. All right. Now I can pick up garbage, I guess. What's this though?
What is that thing?
What thing?
The thing in green that's right next to you.
Oh, the ad reads broken window. Tibbs says windows.
No, the green that.
Oh, this thing.
This green thing.
Oh, that thing. That green thing. Okay. I look. Coin-operated viewer. The coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. Poor little viewer. Aw. Vandalism. Shake your head. Look inside. What does it look inside anyway? That's first I want to say that. Metal feels cold and wet in your palm. It looks unhygienic. Look inside. Thick layer of graffito covers the lens. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side with the N and C scribbled out. Scroll backwards. That's Kuno on the lens. Shape for focus to the background. Under the graffito is a sea of blues and grays appears. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky, weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus. That's Greek. Or the Chiro. Oh yeah, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church. A star of great moral height to be strived for. It's some religious stuff. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Vandalism. Probably some kids. The lieutenant inspects the rigged slot. Great. So I have garbage bag now. Equip this to collect tear from the streets. This plastic has frick sit written on it in dynamic force command that applies great prices. As you crack it open, a multi gust of air flies in your face. Smells of yeast and beer. A perfect place for tear. Okay, now I do this. I have back.
And you still have your gloves on.
Yay. Cool. Alright.
And one shoe. Just like the kid in Dahlgren.
Oh yeah. Oh, I also kind of know where I get my other shoe. But that can come later. Let's see. Alright. Let's get our boo.
You know Dahlgren was considered a difficult book?
We finished Dahlgren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We finished a difficult book. We know how to read.
What is the most difficult book you've ever read?
Oof, that's a good question. Probably Ulysses. I think.
What made it difficult?
It's very dense, and there are parts in it that are just like a bit of a slog. I don't think I'm out of line in saying that, but it's a beautiful book, and it's really worth it. It's one of my favorite books, and I recommend anyone read it. So,
Is there a plot?
It's a day in the life of one guy. That's the plot. Goddamn dicker.
Because you know I'm fond of plotless books.
Yeah, it's plausible. It's your favorite genre. It's a guy trying to figure out life. Music's my life.
What it's like to be a guy in the
What it's
world.
like to be? No, that's not. It's what it's like to be a Jew in Catholic Ireland.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a little different. But how do I navigate? Hi everyone. I love this music.
Mm-hmm.
I take. Enormous BOULES worthy of real man. Wow.
It's so weird. I love it.
Oh wait a minute. So I can't just walk into the sea, get the boule back.
You got some cans there or something.
Some cans there. Roundabout north. Got some bottles and cans. Clap your hands. Just clap your hands. This reminds me of Rachel's. Have I played that band for you? Rachel's? Book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Oof, I love the word dame.
What do you like about the word dame?
It's just like, what a dame. It's very like of that era. Okay, who are you?
Hello, sir.
Aw.
Step right in.
Young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway? Is it okay if I ask you some questions? Not really. Okay if I ask you some questions.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's the hardest book you've ever read? My name is Annette, sir. My mom, her name is Placence. She owns the store. She's inside. Placence. And minding the register, organizing stock. The girl gazes at the window and suddenly jolts her eyes wide as if recalling something. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. And you're standing out here in the cold because... I'm signaling that the store is open, she nods eagerly. Otherwise people might know. They'd miss out on all the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work, pat her head. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Option 3.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mom out with the store. She doesn't seem to understand what you just said. Shouldn't you be at school or something? What is this crime business? What is romance? Who are these famous people? Okay, bye. Shouldn't you be in school?
Mm-hmm.
I do my studies at home in the moment. I have to help Mom keep this place running. Isn't school more important than this? School is stupid. You're lucky not to be there.
What is school anyway?
What is school anyway? I didn't see that. School? She rubs her head, chilled nose. Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street. And the people there run it. They say it's a charity. Isn't going to school more important than this? School is stupid. Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says proper work is dutiful. Proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. How's the business going? Mom says it's peachy. She's a little afraid at first, but there's talk about this house being... She looks over her shoulder. Cursed.
Dun dun dun.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second. Some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders. Cursed? In what way? Good to hear that's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. That's
Curse
me.
in this way.
Curse in what way? Curse in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go, she looks for the right word, bankrupt? Ass up? Nothing? Ass up?
Bankrupt?
Bankrupt? Exactly, but we've been doing fine so far. Hold on, I have to belch. Oh god, I'm sorry.
My goodness, you're disgusting.
I'm gonna breathe over here for a few minutes. I don't think curses are real, except my breath. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this and narrow your eyes look through the ceiling. Oh, another side quest. Okay. We can go to the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here. The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
He doesn't like the supernatural stuff.
No. What do you know about the other failed businesses? How does this curse manifest itself? Stroke your chin. Enough about the curse for now. Yeah, I'm in a horror movie. Let's do this. It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather. But Kim, the plasma manifestations. I think this might be my favorite line so far. No such thing. The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious. You're no fun, Kim. Come on.
He doesn't like the supernatural stuff. I told you.
The girl looks back and forth between you two. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? What do you know about the other failed businesses? Nothing really, sir. Mom doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. She looks a bit disappointed. I don't really know what's there. Annette looks at your shaved, prickly chin. It distinctly contrasts with the oily mutton chops that surround it. Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Tell me about this crime business. Okay. We'll finish talking to her and then we'll end this one. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals. Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets the people going.
You need the second one?
Second one?
Third.
Oh, chip. Oh, sorry. I fucked up. It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, yeah. Where can you guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him? I'm a policeman myself, by the way. You don't look much like a policeman. She examines you, as if to find something policeman-like. Huh, well, what does a cop look like then? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman.
First one.
Okay. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. She points to the book cover, on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. He used to be exactly like that Mullen guy that I said to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your pointing to your head. Wow, look at that guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. Actually, I had other questions. I like this one.
Okay.
Yed. Yes. Not head, child. Heads. Ah, nice. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer. Isn't that very dangerous? She examines a picture of Dick Mullen. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill. Unlike you, sir, she smiles mischievously. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Ooh, nice. Maybe you can show me some real police work. Maybe she can show me some real police work, sir. The cover image of Dick Mullen seems to stare at you with harsh disapproval, like in the books. Aw. Should I try to do something? +1, afraid of the curse. Oh, it's white check, so I can retry it if I want. Damn it. She waits intently. I'm a detective, I deduce that you are a girl. I'm a detective, I deduce that you are very small. Actually, I'm sorry, I can't deduce anything. What do you think?
You are very small.
You're very small. Come on, don't be silly. That's not a proper deduction. She rolls her eyes. Alright, what is romance? It's a type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about a man and a lady business, sir. What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor? What about when a book where there's a man and a lady business doesn't work out at all? Yeah.
What about when everyone's poor?
What? When everyone was poor? That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Sometimes you have to write about real life things. Yeah, poor people are boring. Not in romance books, sir. They're about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end. What about a poor man getting a rich lady? With both
First
men?
one.
First one. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process, or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. I see. Those are unhappy books. For most of the pages, people sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end. What about when both men are bad? Those are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. What if it's written really well? Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mom. Yeah? You think she has about an excruciatingly painful breakup? Maybe I will.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will. I'm sure she can help out. She smiles wide. Anything else you're curious about? It's like the friendliest person I've met so far. That's not romance for me. What about, who are these famous people? Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. She scratches her cold, reddened cheek, then continues, I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame. Seems like most people who read these books fail to get more famous from reading them. Thanks, logic. Reading those books doesn't make the readers more famous, does it? Right, I had a different question in mind. I'll try it. But it does make the famous people more famous. She smiles gleefully. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Fame is for vain people. I have better things to do. These famous people sound like a bunch of dorks.
Third one.
That expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything. Yeah, you heard me. Only losers waste their time with that garbage. Never mind, I literally have nothing else to say. Okay, she looks at you with her wide eyes. Okay, bye, see you around, Annette. Aw, I like Annette. Well, I guess in the next episode we'll meet Mom.
Okay.
Okay, that's close enough, I think. What did I just get? What's going on here?
What's in your bag, man?
What's in your bag? Oops. Do I open bag? Go with this. That's it. That. Okay. No, not oh wait. It's this interact one, I think. Interact. What's this? It's a photo of tattoos. I must have already gotten this.
Off the dead man, of the dead man.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I remember this game now. Oof, my morale is low.
Aw.
I know.
Boo.
Well, in real life, my morale is pretty high, though.
That's good.
Yeah. So thank you for watching. If you did watch. If you didn't watch, I don't like you anymore.
If you didn't watch, then you are Schrodinger's fan.
Douchebag. Schrodinger's fan. All right. I'm just gonna enter the store and then call it a night.
Okay. La-di-da.
La-di-da. What should they comment if they made it this far?
Famous people are boring.
It sounds like famous people are a bunch of dorks.
Oh yeah, famous people are a bunch of dorks. Something along those lines.
Yeah, talk shit about famous people.
Yeah, talk some shit.
Who's your least favorite famous person?
Shit talking.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I think the game just crashed, so this is perfect.
All right.
All right, I love you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Oh, okay, cool. It did crash.